welcome to another morning word. For those new to this is where we share a short couple-minute video, really sharing from my own personal Bible study. Why? I really felt God put on my heart that He wanted me to share these things, okay, so people will be inspired to get into this word, this living book called the Bible themselves, to get daily revelations of what it is that you can do to take your life from here to here, because this book is about practical things, not just about eternity, and we know about the heaven and stuff like that, but how you can make your life better here and make a better impact in this life that you have right now. Okay, so that's really my thing. I should always say this: I'm not an evangelist, pastor, theologian, didn't go to Bible school or anything like that, but I study this thing every day. And these are the revelations that I'm not always going to get it right. This is what God says to me. So go and study this thing for yourself, okay, and see what God's trying to say to you too. So let's really get into this. We're still reading from the book of Exodus. Okay, we're going to be reading from chapter 2, verse 11 and 12, and we're going to skip then to 14. Okay, and it reads this. One day after Moses had grown up, he went out where his own people were and watched them at their hard labor. He saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew. One of his own people glancing this way and that and seeing no one, he killed the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. Are you thinking of, and then we're going to skip to verse 14, and it says, are you thinking of killing me as you killed the Egyptian? Moses was afraid and thought, what I did must have become known. Now understand this, Moses killing an Egyptian was as much... Okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Okay, you know this is real in the mornings. Okay, Moses killing the Egyptian knew that it was wrong, because the scripture said he was looking this way and that. Okay, is anyone around? Anyone going to see what what I'm about to do? And now he knew what he was about to do was wrong, even though he had these motives and said, like, this person who's beating down on these innocent people, I'm going to take revenge and beat him down. Okay, that wasn't the right way. Okay, and he knew that. Okay, so he was looking around, okay, seeing if I can get away with this sin, if I can get away with this wrong, and no one sees, then it'll be okay. To the point that he even hid the person in the sand, okay, trying to get away with his sins, okay. But what you noticed is that, when we went to chapter verse 14, he was found out. Somebody did see. And that's really just, a thing for life, isn't it? Sometimes we think that we can, find sin or do sin and nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to find out. But, the history is littered, okay, with sins coming out 5, 10, 20, 30 years, okay, later. Okay, because you think that, what you did was a secret, but the truth is those things always come out, don't they? And listen, understand this, sooner or later we will all face the ultimate judge who sees everything, okay, who sees everything. There is nothing that is unhidden. That's why I really titled this, There is No Hiding Place. Sin, somebody is watching. So here's the question that God laid on to me. Yo, Denzel, do you have any unconfessed sin? And that's the question I ask you. Do you have any sins in your life that you know that you need to confess, that are weighing you down, okay, for fear that somebody will find out? That there will be a revelation on social media, a revelation in your family, a revelation at work, that somebody will find out the things that you've been doing in the dark, okay? Understand this, they will be found out. So here's the lesson of the day. The lesson of the day is this. Everything that we do in the dark will be brought to light, sooner or later. So it's better that you bring those things to the light. That's the lesson of the day. So here's the action that I really want you to take this morning, okay, is this. Think, what I'm about to do, would I be happy if the world was to know about it? If not, don't do it. That's the thing, okay? If you know that there's something that you're about to do, and if the world knew, if the world could see, and you wouldn't be happy, don't do it. You save yourself a life full of stress, guilt, okay, and personal condemnation. Okay, don't do it, because sooner or later those things will come out. Listen, I've tried to hide things and they've come out. Do you know what I mean? If I could share, I'm just gonna be real up on here. Yeah, I remember when I was watching pornography. Okay, that came out. Wifey found out. I was trying to do that in secret. Okay, everything that you do comes out. Now, the thing is, now I try to have such an open heart, confessing to different people all the stuff that I've done. So, do you know what? If something comes out, I'm like, yo, I already confessed it. It's cool. if that makes sense. Why try not to do it in the first place? So listen, God bless you. I really pray that you get this. You know what I mean? You start either confessing the things that you've done that have been in secret, or you stop doing the things that you know you don't want no one to, you know, that you'd be ashamed of. Okay, that this really inspires you to do that. So God bless you. As we always say, we Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. Make sure you sign into, obviously, to our YouTube channels, our social media channels, so you get these videos Monday to Friday. Please share, okay, with friends, families, colleagues, okay, who believe that need daily inspiration so they can take their life from here to here as well. So God bless you and see you soon.